I'm going to do two. Are there people who prefer the FOIL method in here? Are there people who prefer Box's method? Alright, so I will do both for each. You can write down both if you wish, or you can just write down one of them, okay? You don't have to write down both. Alright, so if I was doing FOIL, sometimes it helps to write FOIL, but you don't have to. If I did write FOIL, then F stands for what? Georgie? First. So we're looking at the two first terms of our brackets. And remember, what are we doing to those terms? Maya? Multiplying. Excellent. So x multiplied by x would give us, Maya, x squared. So we would write x squared here. Then we're going to do O. What did O stand for, Georgie? Outer. So the two outside ones, so that's x and the plus 5. So Maya, when we multiply the x and the 5, what do we get? Nothing. 5x. I stands for, Kaya, what did I stand for? Do you remember? Inside. Inside or inner, yes. And so the two inside ones are the negative 4 and the x. So Pasika, when we multiply those, what would we have? Good girl. And then our L stands for, Eve, what did L stand for? Last. So the two last terms are negative 4 and 5. And what, excuse me, value would we write there, Sarah?
We would write negative 4, no, negative 4.
So what are we doing to those two things? Not yet, remember what we got to teach? Multiply, yeah? What's negative 4 multiplied by 5?
Negative 20.
Good girl. Alright, so there is our 4 terms. If you're using Box's method, you would have an x and a take away 4, an x and a 5. Okay? Where our boxes meet, where our columns meet, the column and rows meet, we're going to write down the product. Okay, what words are being when they are multiplied together. So x multiplied by x would be x squared. X and negative 4 would be negative 4x. The x and the 5 would be 5x. And the 5 and the negative 4 would give us negative 20. So we have the same 4 terms. What do we have to do now? Only one hand goes up. 2, 3, 4. James. What do you do?
So
What do we have to do now?
you have to find the like terms. So you have minus 4x and so 5x take away 4x.
Okay, good. So we're joining these two together, yes?
Yes.
So whichever method you're choosing, they're the two extra together because good, they are the like terms. So we have to say to ourselves now 5x take away 4x or negative 4x plus 5x. Either way, what's our final answer? James?
1x.
1x.
Squared.
Go.
No,
No,
1x.
not squared, it's just 1x. Alright, so our final answer is going to be x squared plus x minus 20. I put it in a colour to show that that was the result of having joined our like terms. Georgie?
So you said that even if it's a negative or a positive, it has the same like letter or number?
Yes. Correct. So if it has the same combination of letters, that's what makes it a like
But not a
term.
negative or
Correct, yes, because that just tells us the value of it.
I think we have to find the like terms for the FOIL method as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, for the vast majority of your expanding two brackets, your like terms are going to be the two in the middle, the O and the I. Okay?
How would you combine negative 4x and 5?
Remember, we're combining them, so we're adding them together. So we're having 5x plus negative 4x. We join them together just get 1. You've got 5 and you're taking away 4.
What about the negative sign?
So the 5 take away 4. Yeah? That's it? Well, you join them together, so it depends what sign they have. So this was a positive 5, and we were a negative 4. So when we join those together, it's 5 take away 4. Yeah? Georgie?
I have 2 questions. One, does it matter what order you put the numbers in?
Nope.
If the X squared plus minus.
Yeah, it totally can be. Normally, we would go in what we call descending powers of x. So we would start with an x squared, then we would have an x, then we would have the number. But it's not incorrect to put it in different order. Okay. All right with that one?
Yes.
All right, so as I said, you don't have to copy both methods. I'm going to go through both because some people prefer one over the other. Okay, but you need to make sure you're writing at least one of them down. All right, x plus 6, x plus 4. F-O-I L.
There was one X, so we got on
I would probably circle it because we don't like to put ones out. Okay. All right. So F. F stands for first. So we're doing x multiplied by x. What does x multiplied by x give us? Zika? Which one is different? X multiplied by x. And then O stands for outer. Abby?
4X.
Good go. I stands for inner. Maya B. And 6 multiplied by 4. Maya N. N squared?
N squared.
Oh. Good go. Okay, our boxes methods. And we've got an x, and we've got a 6, we've got an x, and we've got a 4. So x squared, 6x, 4x, and 24. Remember, if there is no sign next to it, what that is it positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive, good. So just make sure you remember that. Again, we need to now join like terms. Lo and behold, our 2 middle ones were, and our ones opposite were. So we would have x squared. When we join our like terms, we've got 4x and a 6x. That gives us, Kaya,
24X.
remember, we're adding them together at this stage.
Oh,
We've done a
10x.
multiplying. Good go. So we write plus 10x plus 24. Yeah? We all feeling good about this?
I'm confused.
So, 1 second.
Why you do the last bit? I don't know how to answer that.
So I'm literally taking x squared. I've joined my like terms together. So I saw that 4x and 6x gave me 10x, and then my 24. Okay, so you're just joining your like terms. And did you have a question, Claire?
So you add the like terms?
Yes. So the multiplying gets finished once you've done either FOIL or boxes. So once you've got those answers, that's it done. But we have to remember that when we expand, we might have to end up simplifying.
Okay.
So that's where you have a look to see if you can simplify it, and we can because there are like terms here. Okay?
Does it matter which side you put the
No, not at all. All right, x minus 2x minus 3, so F-O-I-L. So x would be x multiplied by x, which is x squared. O is what? Madison?
Oh, you gonna say it?
Yep.
X and 3.
Careful.
X and 2 and 3.
Your instinct was right. Good go. So what's my answer going to be? Good go. And I would be n squared?
Negative 2x.
And L would be kind of
-6.
oh.
Oh, 6.
Why is it not -6?
Because 2 on the same, what's it called?
Sign.
Symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah, sign is a positive.
Good girl. All right. And boxes. X -2. X -3. Okay. Two little ones keeping the
The
same.
foil, two middle ones keep the like terms.
That's what I
That's what
said.
she said.
So you will, like 99% of the time, the two, the O and the I are the ones you're going to join together. And similar thing with the boxes, the opposite ones you will join together. And so, okay, they're the ones we're going to join together. So my final, so Sarah, you tell me what am I going to write as my final thing now?
X squared plus 5x plus
So, x squared, what did you just say?
X squared plus 6x.
So remember, we're joining these.
5x.
It's not plus 5x. Why is it not plus 5x? Maya?
Because you're not timesing them together.
Good girl. You're adding those terms. Now, remember I said it's really super important that you need to try and get out of your head two negatives make a positive. I know that's what the phrase that lots of people use. But that phrase, I don't want you to try and remember. I want you to say, when you are multiplying or dividing, the same sign gives you a positive answer, different sign gives you a negative. When you're adding and subtracting, it's different. Okay? When you're adding and subtracting, the first number, whichever one you choose, is where you start. So I'm going to start here at -3. Okay? So if I imagine I'm starting at -3, and I am taking away 2 more, where do I end up?
-5.
So I'm starting at -3, and I'm taking away 2 more. I'm taking away.
It's still -5.
It would be -5, wouldn't it?
Would it be -5 squared?
No, it would just be -5x. So Madison, you look stressed about that. What do you not get about it, sweetheart? The word I don't get upsets me. What do you not understand about it? Okay, and that's what you've got to try and get out of your mind. When you are multiplying them, so we did -2 multiplied by -3. Okay? Our signs were the same, therefore our answer was +6. Okay? When you are adding or subtracting, you need to take that out of your mind. You've got here -3x, if you want to say plus -2x. Okay? If you've got these next to each other, it means that we would be taking it away. Okay? Either way, we've got we're starting at this number here, -3, and we are getting colder. We're adding on cold. So if you're getting colder, it means you're going to go more to the negative side. And you're going to go more to the negative side by 2 places, which ends up at -5. Okay? Now, girls, you will have your calculators available to you. What I would like you to do is, if you're not sure, type it into your calculator. You would type in -3 take away 2, or -3 plus -2. All right? Either way, you'll get the answer on your calculator of -5. Just don't lose the x. Okay? You obviously can't put the x into your calculator, but you can put the joining of the numbers. Georgie?
So what do you do if it's like +3x plus like and -3?
So, like that?
No, like on the grid. Like if you're at +2x, we can add on.
Sorry.
Let's say the
So if it said this, you would still join them together.
Oh, you said that.
Yeah, well, it's just what we did here. We subtracted. But we started at -3 and we subtracted 2 more. Yeah? Here we would start at 3 and subtract 2. Okay? Maybe we need to do a little bit of practice.
the group methods can be used in me, so I just do the full method.
Yeah, I used to like the box, but now I like the foil.
Okay, so as I say, you will get used to one more than the other. Maybe we need to practice a bit of adding and subtracting integers. That would be helpful.
Can we do the last one together because
I'm on the last
plus
one.
Oh,
what and then
I'm on the last one.
we totally can.
Can we do
Right.
what then?
All right, we'll do this one first. So, F-O-I-L. Now, hang on, let me just check. Are there still people that do prefer boxes?
Me.
Okay, that's good. So I'll still do boxes.
Oh.
So F. What would my F? Let's see. What would my F give me? Do you do boxes? So you just say you do boxes. Oh, I said other. So you can still answer. So tell me. Pardon? Tell me what you're trying to work out.
It's 2x plus
2x multiplied by x. What does that give us? 2x multiplied by x. It's 2x multiplied by another x. So remember when we're multiplying, it would be 2x squared. Now, is there anything else that people have spotted? So people spotted that the O and the I are normally the ones we join together. What's special about the F for each of them? Has anyone noticed anything special about the F? Jane?
They're always squared.
They have been squared for all of our questions, haven't they? And that's what, again, normally that's what's going to happen because you're going to probably have an X here and an X, or it will probably be the same letter, so you will often have a square. Now, it's not always, okay, so don't come back to me and say, I got that question wrong, you told me it was always squared. You have to look at the question, but often it is. Okay, so O. You mean O? Yep.
8x.
8x. Go. I. Maya. You go X. Remember we avoid writing 1. And L.
4.
Go. And boxes. There's this baby. 2x. 1x. 4. So joining our like terms. Oh, it's all over it. Sorry, people. So we've got 2x squared, and we're joining our middle like term, so it's 8x and x, which gives us plus 9x. Yeah, don't get the sign with it. And then plus 4 because that's probably plus. Awesome. Now, our last one. It looks a bit different because there's only one bracket.
So it's going to be 9x squared.
No, sweetheart, because remember we're joining like terms and the terms
But
have changed.
8x. But you're
Remember
adding.
you're adding.
Would you do x plus 4
And
squared?
x is basically just
one.
Sarah, that is exactly what you have to do. Right, so when you have this sign here, we know that means squared, don't we? And when we square something, what are we doing to it?
Times them by the same.
Timesing by itself or the same thing, yes? So, what I want you to do throughout your maths career, okay, throughout all of your maths, whether you have me in the future or not, always when you see this symbol here, I want you to just, first of all, repeat your brackets, okay? Now, the reason I say to do that is because far too many people forget the O and the I bits. They'll square the F, they'll square the L, and then they forget the O and the I, and they get the wrong answer. So it's really, 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 really important that when you see the squares, you just repeat your bracket. That's not hard. First step, yes? And now you can follow your FOIL or your boxes methods, okay? So it just means that the question now looks like all of the others, yes? So if we're doing FOIL, we're going to do x squared, and then 4x, and then 16. Okay, and again, funny enough, our O and our I are our middle terms that we're joining together. 16. Remember you're adding them.
Oh, really? So it'd be x plus 8x plus 6.
That's exactly. Awesome, ladies. I think you are now foiling queens, I'll call you. Okay?
Or boxing queen.
Or boxing
I'm
queen.
boxing.
Boxing, either a boxing queen or a foiling queen. So, you've chosen your preferred method. I will get you some questions to practice. Well done.